Okay friends, today's been a maker day for me, and right now I am making some Korean inspired vegetable pancakes with the remainder of my Swiss chard and kale that I was using earlier for my kale chips and everything. So this is essentially just a cup of flour, half a cup of water, and then I did add more water, so probably like almost a cup of water at the end of it, and I mixed it together, and then I put the cut Swiss chard and kale in there. And now what I am attempting to do is, like all the videos show, put a decent amount of vegetable on there and just kind of fry it up. So we are going to see how it turns out, and yeah, I'm going to keep going, so I'll show you in a minute. It worked, guys. I have been just kind of pulling off of this one to try little bits, but like, okay, I needed to cut it a lot smaller, like coleslaw type shred pieces, but guys, it is very, very, very good. I don't mind that little bit of extra like rawness in the middle. It's good. Definitely making this again before all the plants are done for the season. Delicious. Alright guys, hopping in here real fast. I just wanted to let you guys know that when it comes to this dish, I know I said the basic recipe in the first clip, and then I've added some of these little blurbs if you'd like to pause and everything. I have found that in doing this recipe and watching videos of it, videos of like street food and stuff, they really have a base recipe, and then they embellish the recipe if they have something that's like common to the area, or like an extra vegetable that's in season. It really is that I've seen these done in so many different ways that I just kind of said, well, you know what, I can add a little bit of extra stuff. And I've seen several clips where they add egg into it, they add extra stuff, and I just said, well, you know what, to really try and like emulate all this type of stuff, why not try it? Especially if I don't have one thing, to go ahead and try it with another thing, because it's what I do have. And like I said, I've watched so many videos of this, of street food and these vegetable pancakes and everything, and it's just, there's so many different ways. And then, as you can see in the video, my cooking oil in most of this video is rendered pig fat and everything from like our bacon and our pork chops and our stuff like that that we've been taking and putting off to the side and rendering. And it's added a little extra zhuzh, but the only bad thing is that I do have a good amount of vegetarians that work at my place of work, and when they see it, they're like, oh, can I try it? And I'm like, well, I did it in pig fat. And they're like, oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. So when it comes to the cooking oil of choice, I've seen in all these videos a very wide range of cooking oil. I think it's what they have available to them, and or what traditionally gets used within the areas and everything. If you search street food videos on YouTube, like after this video, of course, if you search street food videos and vegetable pancakes, I guarantee you won't see the same recipe twice. And then I've learned that in the areas where there are much more popular, there are some pre-done box mixes for the pancake mix itself. So just like how we have pancake mix at the store, there is their version of pre-done dry pancake mix. Also, when it comes to the stems, you don't need to put the stems in. I like the stems of my Swiss chard. I do, when I make my stir fries and stuff, I will leave the stems in. I will cut them down. Of course, I'll cut the ends off and I'll throw them into the compost. But like these little pieces that I have in my hand right here, these nice little soft, like almost baby type pieces, they are just so soft and tender, and they just really add a little extra pizzazz. In the next clip coming, I also went ahead and did a little bit of extra. I added another egg and everything. These vegetable pancakes, they have been my breakfast a lot of mornings, and it's nice to have that extra little bit of protein in the morning, that extra little zhuzh of good stuff. I usually just stick these in an air fryer because we have one in my break room at work. I'll stick them in an air fryer for like 5 minutes. If I have more than that, if I can put it in there and then circle back around and like have an extra couple minutes, I'll put it on like 10 minutes, but usually 5 minutes crisps it up really nice. And it's just, I love it. It's one of my like ADHD like friendly foods, and the kids do like it regardless of what they'll say. The Swiss chard and the kale that comes out of the garden, it's a lot more earthier than the ones that you get at the store, but you wash them very well and everything, and it'll turn out delicious. I'm gonna have some more live commentary in the video, so I just wanted to jump in here and say that. Don't forget, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, hit like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Leave me a comment below of what you're thinking about this recipe, and back into the video, Mercedes. Okay guys, so I'm cooking and I am making some vegetable pancakes with my chard that I got from the garden this morning and everything, and I'm making it the same way I usually make it. I deviate a little bit and I throw an egg into this batter, so I have 2 eggs in this batter because I wanted it to be nice and eggy. But then, and I don't know if anybody's done this before, if maybe I even saw it on a video and that's how I got the idea, I did that. And I added an egg on the pan before I put the vegetable pancake in there, so it's cooked on top of it and into it. And I'm gonna take this, I think, for the next 2 days for breakfast. What do you guys think? Have you tried this? Have you had something like this? Let me know. Or did I make this up and it's completely blasphemous? So anyway, meal prep, yay! Meal prep. Vegetable pancakes with an egg. So this is my vegetable pancake mixture. I am doing this is my last dough, my last amount's worth. I deviate a little bit. I add a little egg into the batter. I like it like that. It helps hold together. It gets me a little bit more protein. So that's what it looks like, and that is the middle process. That is, I'm about to flip it over, so I wanted to show you guys. Start, middle, and meal prep. Yes. And there's that one now that it's flipped over. It's pretty. It crispified a little bit while I was talking to you guys, but it's pretty. And now I have them in a bag, in my reusable bag. I made 3 of them, and I'm just going to go ahead and take them all with me to work. I eat one for breakfast the next 2 days. Maybe one for lunch, maybe with some ramen. I do have a ramen in my locker. One of these and the ramen will go really well together. Oh, and I have some kimchi at work too. So, yep, I think I'm going to go ahead and put some bulldog sauce in a container because I have, there we go, I have this bulldog sauce, so I can put some of it in a container so I can have with this a little bit of spicy bulldog. It is just fine. So, excited.